Page 125, B-flat reading practice. On page 124, they're introducing the key of B-flat major. 2 flats. Now this ought to seem like a piece of cake after dealing with 5 and 6 flats. At the top of the page 124, they're showing you the positions for B-flat hand position. See, the B-flat and the E-flat are the only flats we have to deal with here. And the primary chords, it'll help you to learn the primary chords. So, in the middle of the page, they're showing you the B-flat major scale for 2 octaves. I encourage you to go do my B-flat major scale video. If you don't know the scale, do it 1 octave up and down, both hands. If you do know the scale already, then go ahead and do it 2 octaves up and down, both hands. They're showing you the written out notes here, but I prefer to use just the keyboard and think about which notes are flats and which fingers are what. But if you want to learn it with the music, you go right ahead. Then at the bottom, of course, you get the 1 chord and the 5/7 chord, and they're inversions. You always get these. Okay, they look ugly, they're not. Now I'd like to go through these 5 lines on page 125 with you, play them together, covering various aspects of playing in B-flat major. There's nothing tricky about it. Time signatures will change a little bit. Some of them are repeated. At the bottom, you get the scale, but it's in dotted rhythms. So you got to go the 1 ienda, 2 ienda, 1 ienda, 2 ienda, 1 ienda, 2 ienda. You can do the 1 ienda, 2 ienda thing, and you know the scale. That's easy. You sight read stuff like that. It really. So let's go ahead and do these one at a time. We'll start with the first one. It's repeated. We'll play it twice. It's in B-flat position. I'll give you 4 counts. Now again, if you have fat fingers and you can't put a thumb on a black key because it messes it up, then you have to, in the right hand, you have to start with 2nd finger and put the thumb on the C. But then put 3rd finger on the D. So you're in position to finish it out. Then reach down with 2nd finger on the B-flat. More in that position. But if you can, finger it the way they're fingering it in the book. 1, 2, ready and go, and. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, repeat. 3, rest. And the second line will give us 4 counts. You can do the dynamics. I'm just going to play it. Now you may be wondering, in that second line, in the second measure in the right hand, they have a quarter note rest with a phrase. How do you play it? You play it the way you'd play it without the phrase. It's in the second measure, it's a 1, rest, 1, rest. They're just telling you the phrase covers all of it, but it doesn't affect how you play it in this case. You still have to play the rest, just like they are. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 1, rest, rest. 1, 2, 3, repeat. 2, rest, rest. 1, 2, 3, off. Now in the third line, look out. They put in a rhythm there where the short note comes first. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1. Weird, huh? But that's what they did it. It's their fault, not mine. The left hand wrist staccato, and the last measure, hold the B flat down for the full 2 counts, because the left hand just going to play that staccato and it's done. But you got to keep the left hand down until the beat is finished. So it's like 1, 2, so watch out on that one. Third line, I give us 4 counts. It's in 2/4 time, I'll give us 4 anyway. 1, 2, ready, and go, and. Off. Now in the 4th line you have triplets. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. And then in the last 2 measures, don't let the little curved lines on the triplets throw you off. They're just showing, they're for the triplets. They're not how you play it. So it's the curved line above that's the phrase. You connect them all. So it's 1 and a 2 and a 3. So don't get confused with all these curved lines going all over everywhere, because they get a little crazy sometimes. Now there is a danger in that last line, so watch out. These are dotted rhythms. That short note is short. 1E and a 2E and a 1E. Yeah, be careful, because after a while you don't count them anymore. You feel them and you'll gradually turn them into triplets. And if it starts feeling like it's rocking, ba-da-da-da, you've turned them into triplets. The short note's got to be short. Keep it short. It has a crisper feel to it. It's better to be too short than too long on those. It really is. So keep those 16th notes short on a dotted rhythm. The last line is repeated. We're going to play it twice. 1, 2, ready, go. 3, 4. Repeat.